Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and we are back in the Kittyverse with Miss Violet Kitty and her growing family. So of course we've got her husband Jacob Volkov and their son Jonathan, whom I'm actually going to rename Peter, because Jonathan was the eldest son of Marie-Lise Overkarsh, not Violet Kitty. Peter was the eldest son of Violet Kitty. So that was my mistake. So I am going to rename him. Otherwise, I'm not going to change him at all. I'm just trying to keep her life a little bit similar to how I've lived her in previous incarnations. So I'm kind of bouncing around on things. I'm going to have Violet pursue both the Cure Seeker as well as Emissary of the Collective kind of simultaneously, just to kind of work that out. I am going to have Jacob pursue Renegade, Wildfang Renegade after he finishes the Initiate. And looking at the fact that Peter is very self-assured, I'm looking at this and I just feel like he was meant to be a lone wolf. So we're just going to go ahead with that and let's get on with the show. First things first, I'm going to have Violet look at some of the nice little artifacts that she's managed to collect in some time. And actually Peter needs to go do a little bit of play on a jungle gym. So we're going to go ahead and do that at the library. And while he was gone at doing that, Violet studied her artifacts that she's collected so far. First was the tamed cow plant skull. Based on its age, this skull belonged to one of the tamed cow plants used by the Moo casters, a spellcaster group that served as a counterpart to the Moon casters. Both groups formed in response to the vampires' Operation Eternal Flame, a covert operation attempting to turn all remaining spellcasters into vampires. They simply differed in their methods. Rather than harnessing the power of the moon to become werewolves, the Moo casters instead tamed cow plants to use as somewhat loyal companions in battle. There appears to be a carving leading towards the jawbone. Though the writing is hard to decipher, it currently reads, "I will avenge you," is carved into the jawbone. Originating at the back tip and seeming to come from the skull, the words are carved hastily using what appeared to have been an unusually sharp werewolf claw. The final word devolves into a frenzied scratch, cutting deep into the time-brittled bone. A whiff of Greg's ominous scent lingers upon the bone, concentrating around the carving. Okay, so there was that. Now, with this one, the engravings on this relic are encrypted with strange symbols. Only werewolves who have experienced it. So she hasn't finished doing that one. So we're going to finish that. And Jenny Akiyama asks her if she wants to join the media career. No, we're making plenty of money just as we are. Thanks. Okay. And this young man actually needs to work on some typing. And again, things disappeared into the inventory that we got to put back. Okay, so while he's working on that, Dad's working on... Violet, are you finished with that? Okay, near the painting of a wolf's tail, this shard is engraved with some vague text describing what appears to be the steps of an adapted ritual, likely dating back to the ancient Myshupotamian I'm not even going to try. I haven't practiced that. Not going to lie. Okay. The language, however, is consistent with the era of the Mooncasters, suggesting the pot was used to transport the glowing waters of Lake Lundvik to perform certain power harnessing ceremonies atop the Howling Point Cliff in Moonwood Mill. The waters of the lake must have been crucial to their efforts of attuning to the moon. Okay, great. And now she's fishing, which is awesome. And of course, since self-sufficiency is currently something that Jacob cares about, we're not we're just going to go ahead and mostly I'm trying to get him up in skills or something to keep him busy until he finishes this. Where are you going? Oh, okay. How about harvest everything? Harvest all. There we go. Oh, he just got promoted to beta of the Moonwood Collective, but that's... Where are you going? You need to harvest potatoes and possibly carrots. Your wife might need to eat carrots. We should go look to see if we can find some strawberries anywhere, in case she needs to eat those. Okay. What's really funny is he's actually standing outside the greenhouse, and he could harvest through the wall. I've had them harvest through fences. It's kind of weird. Violet's kind of angry right now, so we're going to hopefully maybe get her to... She's not angry enough to need pacification, but she's pretty angry. And so we're going to do what we can, like to increase her self-sufficiency and also, you know, increase her rank. Jacob leveled up, but that's fine. So now Violet needs to go back over here. And Jacob, why don't you go fish over there? Only so many people are allowed to fish on these little docks at a time. Moonwood, Jacob is on pack probation because... Okay, Jacob, what do you... Oh, diplomacy and pack participation. Oh, dear, Jacob. Now my little Mr. Peter has just got to finish making it across the monkey bars, and then he'll be finished with this. Although I don't know what gave you the idea that that was okay. I already canceled that out. Violet, you need to be a mommy right now. Discipline that. I don't know how you probably... Okay, we're not going to have calm. Just ask him not to make a mess. We're going to engage in calm parenthood. Yes, you like fishing. Go be a parent. Oh, yeah, look at that, Louie. Okay. You know what? Why don't you actually do a little bit of this? Because you've got a full bladder. Because you're pregnant. Almost to your 3rd trimester. Not quite. Actually, she might have just crossed into her 3rd trimester. Yep, I think she did. Okay, good job. All right, and you can continue to play, but then you have to clean up your mess. All right, good job. And, yep, deal with the fleas. Since this little man is destined to try to have to kick Greg's tail, I'm trying to give him as much benefit as possible for his life. Up to and including being fully skilled in fitness before he graduates from high school. So Violet is very close to both labor and rage at this point, so that should be interesting. We'll follow along. But right now, Peter is at school making friends because I need to raise his social. And Violet is fishing, and they're just having a good old time. It is actually Harvest Fest, so we'll see if anything interesting happens. Oh, and one thing I did notice is the further up their rage goes, they can't actually rally the troops. She doesn't have the option. So, but he can rally with her, I believe. Yes. To help her out. So that's interesting. But yeah, and apparently I don't know how often they can be pacified, but she's been pacified too recently, and she's really good. Oh, there we go. Yep, thanks. Oh, I have a feeling she's not quite there, but she's almost there. Okay, but Jacob, let's see. Does it get to the point where you can't? Okay, let's see if you can. She marks her territory, and I really want to take that feature away. I'm looking for a way to see if I can do that in game or if there's a cheat to get rid of it, but I really hate that. And I regret doing that now. She is just so close. I think I'm just going to have her howl her way into total rage. And here we go. There we go. And now let's just see if we can regain control. You got this, Violet. You can do this. Okay, not necessarily. Jeffrey and I have a little bun in the oven. I can't describe to you how excited I am to be having a baby. Thanks, Nancy. Well, she was never able to regain control, but she was mostly harmless, and now she has a pristine reputation, so that's awesome. So she's a really good werewolf. I will say that it is hard to keep werewolf youngins on task when their emotions are involved, because he has now drawn 4 out of 2 required pictures, but he couldn't stay inspired even though he should have been able to for the length of time, because right now he's got new fangs or he had an annoying day at school, and it was just, yeah. And it's go time. Violet is in labor. How's she feeling? How's your fishing going? Oh, well, let's fish for 1 more hour before. No, you can't go fishing. Oh, well, maybe you can angle for the big catch. No? Okay. On the plus side, giving birth is actually not the worst thing a werewolf can experience. So off she goes. Who's this new doctor? Takashi Tanaka. Meanwhile, he's molding clay, and she got out of the surgery. What? What are you doing? Are we not going to help her? Okay, that's bad. All right. This is great. This happened to Rhea. This has happened to Kayla. This is awesome. Okay, we'll fix this, Violet. I'm sorry. So she got in all by herself, and now another doctor came. Apparently the first one was just inept. That's what we're going to go with. I'm thinking, okay, it's a girl. We're calling her Lily. And that's not after my cat, Lily. My cat is... there was a Lily kitty before there was a Lily cat. Okay, just saying. Okay, Lily kitty. And off she goes to wash her hands. That's nice. And just ignore the baby. That's great. Thanks. Violet is on probation for not contributing to the pack, but that's okay. We're going to worry about that in just a little while. It's not the #1 priority. Change a stinky diaper. Change a dirty diaper. The little, ow, little puppy whimpers. Okay, there we go. And let's make a baby. Oh, good. You finally did that. But, oh my goodness, your parents need to get on you. Oh, good gravy. And Violet is now eating for 2. Yay. Okay. Good job. Go tell Jacob. I think he had an inkling. There we go. Thanks. So let's see what the world has in store from Lily Kitty. Come on. And she's inquisitive. Excellent. And a blonde baby girl with very fair skin like her mama. Okay, great. And you do not need to put her to bed. I'm just saying you don't. You need to potty train her. That would be a good idea. Always check, put down, potty train. Okay. She's a really cute little bean. Look at her. She's so cute. Okay, let's get this done, Lily Bean. And she's not named after Lily Ju. She's just what I was been calling the kitty kids. So it's just a day and a half later. My sweet little Lily is ready to grow up. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And I'll tell you what, Violet must really like this hospital gown because I keep changing her out of it and she keeps putting it back on. And that's a problem when they have more than one child, I think. One, they don't tend to do it, but after one, yeah, they're like, ooh, hospital gown. Ooh, she's a cat lover, which was one of the things I kind of thought for Violet, but all right. I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love all cats. But I can't hug every cat, so that would be, I don't know, social. There we go. And we'll get her wolfied up, but what a cute little bean is she. Her brother actually maxed his mental skill. He now is the top of his physical and mental, or physical and creative, and he's working on his mental. Well, he's already top of it, but he hasn't finished the mental aspiration. And it is a full moon. It's 9 o'clock almost, and so I'm assuming that eventually we're going to enter into moon phase, but they're both controlled, so they shouldn't have too much of a problem with this. But in the meantime, Violet's being a good parent to Lily and Peter, who stinks. He's got the whole green cloud going on around him. The nice thing is you can get that one taken care of with two children interacted at the same time, and you can just keep pulling up the same book, which is awesome. And we haven't had any major moon effects yet, so we'll see. And do that again. Those kids need to get read to usually 3 times. Yes, I know you stink, Peter. We'll get that taken care of. I did not give you permission to leave, Peter. Peter? Oh, you've read enough. Okay, that's fine. Go read. Go take a shower. Yes, you stink. Okay. All right. Are you okay? All right. Let's see if you can try to regain control. Oh, good for you. What about Violet? You're getting there, yeah. You try to regain control. And I'm thinking that if you actually do that before they fully transform. Oh, she changed into a wedding dress. Well, that was funny. Okay. All right. Now we have something to do. So in her wedding dress, she teleports to the peak of Wolf's and collects those moon petals. Yay. She's got to do that 3 times, which you can only do it once every 8 days. So it takes a while, which is why I need to switch back and forth. And I see no reason why you can't just fish while you're pregnant on a full moon. And to do it with your husband. That seems entirely romantic in the waters of Lake Lunvik. Just very romantic. Because we're really hoping for the loonfish. Or whatever it's called. Okay, and even kids who are not transformed do get moon madness. Although not quite a full-fledged werewolf, Lily still feels the agonizing influence of the moon and beastly growth spurt. And he was actually engaging and blaming her for his bad mood plus his new fang pain. Yeah, that's not very nice. Not gonna lie, just not very nice. She's a cat lover. She's very sweet and gentle. Well, they're past their anger at each other, and I have them locked in their little rage room with some focusing decor, and they're getting that done, and they don't leave it to get this part of the mental thing done. She'll only get one done, but he'll get twice. And Mom and Dad are still fishing, and at 7, Jacob should be finished. Emissary of the collective, Wild Fang Renegade, Lone Wolf, or Cure Seeker? Well, we're going to go with Wild Fang. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild Fang, I think I love you. Okay. All right, Miss Lily, let's see what else we can do for you. And success, we have a lunafish. I repeat, we have a lunafish. Just one, but we got it. Exciting, very exciting. Hey, their social is good because they were chatting all night with each other. Their kids were entertaining each other, and like I said, she was fishing in a wedding dress. What more could we want, really? So in order for Jacob to join the Wild Fangs, he has to first quit the Moonwood Collective. So his dad's asking, I see, would you mind telling me why you want to leave? I mean, seriously, Father's a very imposing figure, he really is. He's like, I changed my mind, I don't want to leave. I'm going to take the cure. Pack life just isn't for me. This pack sucks and you stink. Or just, I think I'm just going to go with, And so now he should be able to join the Wild Fangs, or at least ask to join the Wild Fangs. Okay. Wait, what did he say? All right. This doesn't have to be awkward. We'll see you when we see you, I guess. So now that he has left the Moonwood Collective, he is free to join a werewolf pack. And so join pack, trial spar with Rory. Okay, can we get down with this? Let's get down. All right. I do a lot of yoga, sis. I'm pretty strong. I mean, I know you actually work out on the bench, but hey. All right. And now let's werewolf pack, join pack, discuss lunar epiphany. So we're going to have to collect something. Lily's back from her scout meeting. I haven't changed her out of the wedding dress because it's a better option than the hospital gown. I'm just going to say, you know, she literally rode her bike in her wedding dress, 3rd trimester, right into the kitchen of the library. Because I turned the room right outside the shower rooms into a kitchen because that just made sense. Rory's having a good old time doing a fire dance over here. She likes to be in her werewolf form. I mean, they all do, I think. But she's really good at being a werewolf. Okay, show her your ability to pack howl. Oh. Okay, you should have These are kind of lame trials, not gonna lie, but okay, asked to join the Wild Fangs. Hey, can I be a Wild Fang? I'm kind of cute, I realize that, but okay. Before you join, remember that the Wild Fangs stand for embracing all aspects of werewolf life. We value three things the most. First, no lazy pack mates. You'll actually have to contribute to the pack and help out. Second, stay on that grind. You've got to work to improve yourself as a werewolf. And third, we don't keep our talents limited to Moonwood Mill. Ooh, we're going to be going on adventures. And you'll need to get out there, expand your horizons, and maximize our impact everywhere. Okay, sounds great. I'm in. Okay, so he needs to turn 3 Sims into werewolves. So I do actually have, and I'm glad that I held back on ability points. Curse Bearer, we got to go ahead and take it. There we go. So Lily has too close a friendship with the other adults in the pack club. So she's meeting her aunt, Rory. Hey, hi, I've heard nice things about you. My daddy likes you. Okay. And did that make friendship? It did! Yay! Okay, perfect. It's good to get to know your aunt, but we'll strengthen that relationship a little bit. And now working on friendship with some kids, getting this done. I like to do the friendship on the weekends if I can at all accomplish it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Just because I have a little more time. So this pose is pretty much relegated to right here, and as far as I know, they have to do it autonomously because I've never seen an opportunity to do it. They just have to. It's like, oh, I'm cool. I'm hanging out. And it's go time. Violet is in labor. She's got 3 hours. They'll get the kids off to school, and then we'll worry about having a baby. I'm not going to lie. I've kind of enjoyed watching her do all of this outdoorsy stuff in a wedding dress that she decided to wear. But it is time to go to the hospital. She's scavenging. That's really very, werewolfy and not very elegant. Go. Bring Jacob. Give him an opportunity to scare people. Oh, it didn't take. Let's try it again. Have baby at hospital. Okay, there we go. This is awesome. He's enraged. Let's see if we can get him to regain control. It's like, your wife is having a baby. Take care. Yeah, take control. Yeah, there we go. All right. Violet, go get checked in. Oh. You're going to ride your bike into the hospital or not? Okay. All right. I feel like crap. You did this to me? Oh, that was nice. Okay, that's odd. You're not actually hungry. You need to have a baby. That's what needs to happen. You need to have a baby. Okay, this is really weird. Okay. All right, that's a nice glitch. I just added university specifically because I wanted bicycles. And I'm not sure I even want to go to university, but I really wanted a bicycle. It's a girl, and we're going to call her Rose. And it's a boy, and we'll call him David. Oop, not Davis. David. There we go. All right, they had twins. And now you're just going to go home and ignore your, or you're going to run. Now we're going to slump walk. And now you're going to get a drink that you don't actually need. Okay. So we're back at home and we've got David here, and it looks like Rose actually is not a werewolf. She might be dormant. That's what it said was possible. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up for this episode. We've got things going. The kids are doing great in just jetting up with their aspirations. That way, when they're teenagers, they can move forward as werewolves. We've got 2 babies that will have to get up and grow up to toddlerhood pretty soon, but we'll do that next episode. And so I will see you soon in the pixelated world. That's all I have to say. VK out.